Good morning, Michael Walsh here with Roger Norgel. Welcome to Norwal Farm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, and hit the like button. That helps our channel. We're close to 1,000 subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button and share this video with friends and ask them to do the same. That will help us out a lot. Also, if you would, please leave us a comment and, like I said, share this video with a friend. In this video, we're going to be shifting some sheep around. We're about 5 weeks off from lambing, so I want to get the ewes boosted on their Clostridium preferens, C&D, toxoid, and tetanus. And then we're going to split off the 3 ewes expecting singles from the twins and triplets. So let's get started. Part of our tasks today is we got to build some fence out there because I got to split the pasture for the 2 groups. So we ordered 3 new Super Fence 2s, or Smart Fence 2s. Really like these. There was a price jump on them this summer. They used to be $309 a set, and they went up to $359. But I was able to find a company where they were still at the old price, $309. So I got to order 3 sets, and we'll set those up today, get the pasture divided, and then we'll sort the ewes out into their groups. We'll basically have twice as many sheep in one group as the other. There'll be 10 in the twin and triplets group, and then there will be 18 in the breeding group, and then the 3 single bred ewes that are in there. So with the field here, where they are now, that's going to be the twins and triplets. There's a blue hay feeder up there that has a green trough that they'll fit around that nicely. So what I'm going to do is split this field. We're going to go diagonally up the hill, up that way. And then there's a little bit of fresh alfalfa up there, plus they have that hillside where those 2 trees are. There's about a half acre and there's grass there, so they'll have that available. Plus there's some grass in here for them too, so that should be enough for those 10 head. And then we'll have them on green up there as well. So we're going to go from this post straight up the hill diagonally. There's a temporary fence stretched across there. You can see the post there. We'll go up that way. So it'll give them both some new alfalfa, some fresh alfalfa, and take some of the pressure off. It'll give them some more grazing area. Take some of the pressure off of this part of the field right here. So I've got a stretch fence today, and then once we get that done, then we'll sort ewes and get them into their appropriate groups. The breeding group and the 3 singles, there's an open gate here that go up around those buildings there. That's part of the new fence that we put in this year. So they'll get their green in that lot. My nephew's going to be watching this for a week or so while we're gone, and so it's going to make it easier. He can just feed everybody green up there and then right up there. We moved the rams and the Billy Goat and Heidi, the extra 2 rams, down to the Miller pasture, and we'll go down and check on them today. I'll show you where they are, and they've got plenty of grass down there. That'll last them probably 2 to 3 weeks. So anyway, that's our plan for today, and then when we get the sheep in there, we'll drive them in the far side of the far lot over there. We have to sort them out, vaccinate the pregnant ewes, and then sort off the twins and triplets, and then put them in their appropriate pastures. I apologize for the wind noise. We're finishing up here on the fence. That's what we call a grove. So the one group, the twins and triplets, will be in that area. That gate down there is open, and they will have this whole area here. And gates open there. They can have this hillside pasture, and then these blue posts here will come out. But you can see the green area goes up there to the corner where the orange corner post is. Comes down here to the other orange one right there, and it comes back across here. So this is all new grazing area for them here. And then on the other side, the breeding group and the 3 single breeding ewes, their gates down there. I'll go up into this little paddock here with that. Their water's right there, minerals in the shed. So they'll have this paddock here, and then you can see where the green starts. It goes up to the corner, and then it goes over And it continues over. You can see that little evergreen. It goes beyond that over to the corner, and then it goes down, and it will go down to where the new fence goes across. So they will actually have this part of the grove as well. So that'll be additional grazing for them. So we'll finish this up, and then we'll vaccinate ewes and get them sorted. This is the vaccine we're giving them. They get 2 cc's under the skin for each sheep. The lambs get a series of 2 when they're about 8 weeks old, and then again at 12 weeks. And then any that are retained for breeding, they get an annual booster 3 to 5 weeks before they lamb. That way it increases immunity and the colostrum for the newborn lambs. Got all the ewes in here. What we're going to do is run them all through the handling system here. The twins and triplets will go on out through the scales and be out in that lot. Singles and the breeding group will just sort back and keep them back in this pen. And once everything's sorted, we'll move the twins and triplets out to their pasture, and then we'll have to move the other group out to their pasture. And we'll sort the dogs out when we're done. So that is all the twins and triplets. There's 7 with twins and 3 with triplets. I'll have to put 1 dog with them. I'm probably going to put Callum with them. We'll leave Charm and Champagne in the larger group. I think we're starting to get a little bit of udder development. Some of those, that's a first timer right there. So that's good. We're about 4.5 weeks out, so they should be developing udder. Some of them. Go, girl. Just take them easy when they're heavily pregnant. You don't want to rush them. There we go. And I was only able to get Callum, so he'll be with the bigger group. They'll be fine with the smaller group. That's Charm and Champagne. I lucked out. I got all the lambs and the goats in that small pen. These guys are over here with Callum. So I open this gate, open that gate, and they're where they're supposed to be. And then we'll have to sort the goats away from the lambs. As you can see, the Jacobs are following the dog, and the rest of the sheep are following the Jacobs. So if you can get the dog to go where you want, you're in good shape. There's the dog. There's the Jacobs. There's the rest of the sheep. They haven't come to the gate. Hopefully they won't be stupid. There they go. Down here at the Miller paddock, they've got this section here and then just over there. So they've got just about half of this. Brought their mineral feeder down for them. Water tanks right there. These 2 rams are in really good shape, as is the billy goat. They don't need much more than just good pasture. So this amount of grass will last them probably 3 weeks, at least 2 weeks. So they're good to go down here. It'll be easier for my nephew because these don't get any grain, just has to check the mineral in the water tank. And as you can see, we're a bit of a distance away from the house and the other buildings, so the ewes up there get grain, as do the fat lamb, so everything is just localized right there. It'll be much easier for them to take care of it. We've all found the new alfalfa grazing really well. So this added pasture, the rest of it should grow a little better and provide increased nutritional level for them. And all these ladies have found theirs, and gentlemen, 1 ram. And Callum and Charm have been used to being together, but they're gonna be by themselves right now. Champagne and Charm are over there with the twins and triplets, so that should work. So I'm glad we got all this done, got them all vaccinated. So I've got to go over and feed Garrett and check the goats across the road. We're over here at Tony's. Goats are over there resting. They're making progress on this. A little more clearing here. Kind of see through the trees right here. So we're getting there. At least another week. I'm thinking 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes. It sort of like slowly progresses, and then all of a sudden it just is gone. It's ready to be gone. So, but they've made some progress on this here. You can see how they've knocked that bush down there a bit. All the branches are knocked over. So they're going towards it. There's Garrett. He came up for his food. He didn't eat 2 days in a row. So I thought, well, he's not hungry, so I didn't feed him yesterday, and I gave him a double portion a day, and he's eating. So he's doing good, but you can kind of see some clearing through those scrub trees there, saplings. There's a dense area over there that needs to be done. So anyway, really making good progress here. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to leave this video here, and have a great weekend.